Hey guys, I have another review for you. But before I get started on my review, I just would like to thank Mr. Wildboar94. I'm going to say Michael Kelly. He did a video response to a video that I had sent to him, and I know he didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate that he did it, and I really like the nice things he said, and I'm glad people like him are watching my videos, and I hope you, Michael, and other people continue to watch my videos. So on with my review. This is a book review. I've only done one other book review. Well, two, technically. This one is a Stephen King book. I bought it 3 weeks ago, used. The book is 4 Past Midnight. This is the hardcover copy. This is the only hardcover Stephen King book I own. The book came out in... Let me look here. 1990. When it came out, it was 23 bucks, and I got it for $8. And it's in pretty good condition. I mean, the slipcover doesn't have any tears or anything in it. I mean, the actual book itself, the binding is a little worn. You can kind of see the binding is a little worn, but other than that, still readable. The only reason I got this book was because of really 2 short stories. There's four short stories in this book. I'll read them off to you in case you don't know what they are. We have the Langoliers, I think that's how you pronounce it. Secret Window, Secret Garden, The Library Policeman, and The Sundog. I mainly got this book for Secret Window, Secret Garden because the movie Secret Window, this is the basis of that movie with Johnny Depp. I did not read The Sundog, but I read the first 3 stories. I started to read The Sundog, but it got so boring I just had to put it down. And I do know what it's about. The title 4 Past Midnight refers to 4 stories in the book. 1 Past Midnight is The Langoliers. 2 Past Midnight is Secret Window, Secret Garden. 3 Past Midnight is The Library Policeman. 4 Past Midnight is The Sundog. And it says on here, past midnight, something happens to time, that fragile concept we employ to order our sense of reality. It bends, stretches, and turns back, or snaps, and sometimes really reality snaps with it. And what happens to the wide-eyed observer when the window between reality and unreality shatters and the glass begins to fly? These fortunately novellas, a feast fit for King fans old and new, provide some shocking answers. And after all, past midnight is Stephen King's favorite time of the day. So, it's kind of the whole little thing of the story. The Langoliers is about a flight from Los Angeles to Boston. And what happens is they meet with this storm in the sky. And only out of all the passengers on board, only 11 survive. And they land on an eerie place that makes them wish they hadn't landed there. And something's waiting for them on this island. And basically, it's about a fit for survival from this thing on the island. This is based on a movie. I have tried to watch it. I've tried to get it on Netflix, but it's on like on the saved DVD list, so I don't know when it'll come out. Secret Window, Secret Garden is about a writer named Mort Rainey. He lives on the shore of Tashmore Lake, and a guy named John Shooter accuses Mort Rainey of stealing his story, Secret Window, Secret Garden. And basically the whole story is about Mort Rainey trying to prove John Shooter that he didn't steal his story, and John Shooter does shit to Mort Rainey to scare him and to, you know, kind of fuck with him, and then there's like a surprise ending at the end that, you know, gives it all. A lot of you have probably seen the movie, so a lot of you probably know what it's about, but the novella has a different ending than the movie, so that's probably why you'd read the novella. Library Policeman is set in Junction City, Iowa. It's about a businessman named Sam Peebles. and he thinks he's losing his mind. And there's an enemy who's hiding the truth. And basically, this story is about how he um, tries to find out what this enemy is hiding so he can stand a chance from not losing his mind. That's basically what that one is. The Sundog is about a 15-year-old named Kevin Delavan. He finds a Polaroid photograph that becomes an invitation to the supernatural. And the Sundog is a creature that shouldn't exist at all. It is a very dangerous investment. And that's just a little overview of what the 4 short stories are about. Again, I started to read The Sundog. I didn't really like it that much. If you're not a fan of Stephen King's short stories, I don't blame you. They're not really good. This book is different, considering there's only 4 and they're pretty long. It's more of a novella, like a short novel. I mean, I don't know if you could really call it a short story. I mean, Lang of Liars is what I'm holding right here. That is the entire story. And so it could have been published in a separate novels, but I don't know. This kind of fits with the new Stephen King book that came out, though, with the one that has like 4 or 5 short stories in it. But 4 Past Midnight, I would really only read this for the Langoliers and Secret Window, Secret Garden. But it's a really good Stephen King book. Now I've read The Stand, Dolores Claiborne, The Shining, this, and then I'm reading it. I'm almost done with it. I have about 100 pages. And then I've read stories in Skeleton Crew and Night Shift. But yeah, 4 Past Midnight, good Stephen King book. I recommend, if you get this, getting the hard copy, because I do have a paperback copy of this and I didn't really like it. But 4 Past Midnight, really good Stephen King book. Can't recommend it more. Good read for Stephen King fans.